Take a moment to find a comfortable place where you can relax without interruption. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position with your back straight. Gently close your eyes and breathe deeply, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Allow yourself to release any tension and simply be present in this moment. Let's begin by focusing on our breathing. Inhale slowly, filling your lungs with air. Feeling the air enter and fill your abdomen. Exhale gently, releasing any tension or distracting thoughts. Repeat this a few times, feeling how each breath helps you relax more and more. Visualization and reflection. Now, bring your attention to the emotion of jealousy. Recognize that jealousy is a human emotion, a natural response we all experience at some point. Don't judge yourself for feeling it. Simply observe it with kindness and curiosity. Imagine you are watching a movie with a jealousy scene. In that movie, you see the protagonist expressing that jealousy. You see that emotion, which is the same one you feel. The emotion of jealousy reflected in that scene. Now imagine that. Feel the emotion within you. Breathe. Observe what it looks like. What physical sensation it produces in your body. Is it tension in your chest? A knot in your stomach? Is it a desire to scream or to cry? What is jealousy like in your case? Allow yourself to feel that emotion without trying to change or judge it. Now, take a deep breath, and with each exhale, imagine that feeling of jealousy slowly dissipating, like a cloud dissolving into the sky. Recognize that jealousy is just a passing emotion, a sign that something inside you needs attention and care. Affirm and release. Repeat in your mind calmly and sincerely. It is normal to feel jealous. I'm human. I recognize this emotion and accept it with compassion. I can't release this feeling and find inner peace. Allow yourself to feel that acceptance and confidence in your ability to manage your emotion. Now that you are calm, let's look at strategies that will allow you to increase your control over jealousy. Imagine that you begin to understand and control your jealousy and have power over yourself. For your behavior, change of behavior. To modify targeted behavior. To confirm that one is being cheated on by their partner, we will use two techniques at the same time. They are the exhibition and the preventing responses. Then you are going to expose yourself in your imagination and prevent the jealous response. The idea is for you to remember the thought that triggered his jealousy. This is the exhibition. And that you don't check whether what he thinks or she thinks is true or not. That is to prevent your response. Before we begin, remember that having jealous thoughts and that having jealous behavior are those things you do to confirm the suspicion. Therefore, to change jealous behavior, you can do the following exercise. This involves relieving jealous thoughts, even with displeasure, without checking whether they are true or not. At first, they are annoying, but little by little, the initial discomfort diminishes. In other words, the jealous thought gives away. So, in the long run, you will notice greater well-being. There will come a time when the thought cannot with you. It doesn't torture you like before. So it leaves your mind and leaves you in peace. Imagine that you write down on a separate sheet of paper the jealous thought that come to mind and the verification procedure, what you were doing. What were you doing? Now, remember jealous thought without distracting you. Now perform the verification procedure that you used to do. Focus on those jealous thoughts until you notice that decrease or the discomfort that they cause you disappears. Sadness, overwhelm, anger. Now we will exercise our thoughts. If your thoughts are what's bothering you, you will learn to change them. Remember that jealousy is a misguided thought that torments people and that, as a result, they cannot stop thinking about it. And the great pain it caused them. You can use a record to change beliefs. In this case, jealous thoughts for more logical and realistic ones in this way. Try to make an imaginary list of the jealous thoughts you remember or that come to mind and the checking behavior you engaged in when you had those thoughts. Identify the thoughts that trigger jealousy. Rebut the jealous thoughts, that is, write down why you know what you are thinking isn't true. You look for other alternative explanation for those thoughts. And you build a more realistic or reality-adjusted thought. Now we are talking about carrying out personal activities. In controlling jealousy, there are other personal aspects or techniques that can help you. Imagine that you perform physical exercise pleasant, walking, swimming, running, playing bike, go to the mountain if you like, etc. The practice of relaxation, one at involvement in fun activities, drawing, doing crossword puzzles, playing cards, telling jokes, doing crafts, or other things. All of this will allow you to disconnect from jealous thoughts and control your physical sensation, as well as not feeling tortured by the erroneous thinking that jealousy entails. Jealousy is likely to increase with drug or alcohol consumption. If this happened to you, remember, do you control or stop consuming alcohol and other drugs? Alcohol is considered the specialist in awakening jealousy and rejection of a partner for multiple reasons. Smell of bars, bad breath, deterioration of the relationship, sexual impotence, sometimes. You increase your self-esteem. Jealousy occurs more frequently in people who have a low self-image, who feel insecure or worthless. This feeling makes them constantly fear abandonment by their partner. Improve your relationship. When jealousy interferes in the relationship, jealousy deteriorates significantly. On the one hand, The jealous partner distrusts their partner and suffers greatly because of it. On the other hand, the victim feels watched, harassed, and falsely accused of infidelity, lacking affection and tenderness, which generates a high level of distress. Some jealousy is justified, and other jealousy is unfounded. If your jealousy has a real reason, it is best to talk to your partner calmly to understand what's really happening. If your jealousy is unjustified because there is no reason to be alarmed, then you can repeat this meditation as many times as you need until you start seeing results in your daily life. And your partner notice this change as well. Closing. Before you finish this meditation, take a few deep breaths and give thanks for this moment you have dedicated to yourself. When you're ready, gently begin to move your finger, your hands, and feet. Slowly open your eyes, carrying that feeling of calm and acceptance with you. Remember that managing jealousy is a process, and every time you take this time, you will be strengthening your emotional well-being. If you enjoy this meditation, don't forget to repeat it by yourself as much as you can in order to take action and overcome jealousy. Breathe one more time slowly and be present here and now. Thank you.